everyone. In this video, I will be demonstrating how we can go ahead and customize our Shopify store. So customization comes after we register ourselves with a Shopify account on the Shopify web page. So here, the first thing which comes in our mind as in order to customize our store is the front layout and the display. How will it look like? So the theme is the best part from where we can go ahead and change the layout, and it has some sample layout plan, so from where we can choose as per our category of the business or the store. So I have selected this as I would be selling clothing and accessories to the end users. So let's go ahead and customize the theme. Theme customization means that we will be changing the front image which will be displayed in front of the Shopify page. So that is really very important for us. And then the featured products. So whatever the product or the items we will be updating or uploading, it will be displayed in this way. Yes, so once we go ahead and set the theme, the how does it looks like, then the next part comes. So how we can go ahead and change the color and other layouts or the header. So whatever the header is, so it is the name or the first tab is home, then catalog, then contact. So if you want, we can go ahead and change it. Let's see. Yes, so the first thing which comes is the announcement bar, which is over here. So if we want to go ahead and rename it in some other thing. So welcome to our store. Instead of that, I can go ahead and mention that special summer discount, and then visit our store. Yes, so it is being displayed over here, and if you want that once the user clicks over here, it will redirect the user to some other place. So we can go ahead and copy paste or type in manually whatever the link we want our users to be redirected. Yes, so renaming the store, what will be the name of my store? It comes in the other part. So here the designing thing. So yes, so this is the footer. If you want, we can go ahead and change the footer. Here by default, it is asking to describe to our subscribe to our email. So if the user enters the email ID, then it automatically gets updated into our user database. So now the theme setting, the logo. So we should be uploading our own logo as we have our own store. So I have already created a logo. Let us update it. Yeah, so this logo I want to be displayed. I have selected this. Once I click on done, it would go ahead and upload the logo also. So here is the logo being displayed. Now if I want to make some changes in the logo width, we can go ahead and drag it. So it would increase the size of the logo. Now the other part which comes are the colors and the topography. So if you want to change the color scheme, so once we go ahead and select the background color and the gradient, if you want to mix So how we can go ahead and change the color. So this is the background color. So by default it is white. So if we want, we can go ahead and change the background color also. And this is the background gradient. It means if we go ahead and mix two colors uh, as per our choice, it we can go ahead and do it from here. And this is the text color. So if we want, we can go ahead and change the text color to other color as per our choice. For time being, I'm leaving it as white, and this is the button label color. So button actually is called the CTA button. So how will it look like, and what color would it look like? So once we go ahead and change it, this is actually an outline button. So this is currently white. If we go ahead and change the colors, it would look like this. It takes some changes to get changed. So I'm leaving it as white only. It is looking good. So this is the place from where we can go ahead and change the color. And we have checked how we can go ahead and change the logo. Topography is the place from where we can go ahead and change the font, the characters which will be displayed, what characters will it be displayed, and how will it look like. So currently it is the font is assistant and it is regular. Now if we want, we can go ahead and change it. So this is my favorite uh, font. That's the reason I have selected this. Yeah, so this is the place from where we can go ahead and select the fonts from the topography. Once it's done, and then the other things like layout, we can go ahead and change the page width. So this is actually the page width. So we can increase it. However, we will have to make sure that this needs to be displayed on other devices like tabs and mobiles also. So let it be default. This is the horizontal and the vertical spaces. So if we want, we can go ahead and increase the horizontal space. Yeah, and the animations. So what kind of animations? Animations is a kind of uh, movement, auto movement into our object. So that depends. Yeah. So this is how we can go ahead and make changes in the our store theme designing, or we can say it customization. So if you go ahead and exit, I'm leaving it. I'm not saving the changes. Now the major thing is that how we can go ahead and manage our orders. So once we are at our home page, it will give us the option to select our products. So first of all, we need to add a product. So while adding a product, the first thing is that we need to mention the title or the name of the product. Now suppose it's kids fashionable wear, and in the description write kids wear, and it is asking for the media. So if you go ahead and select the media, mm, let's select from our downloads. So for kids, I have this image already downloaded. If you want, we can go ahead and input the URL either by copy pasting or manually typing. The image will be fetched automatically from that URL only. And then the pricing part. Suppose I am mentioning the price of the product as 500, And the compared price means at what price it is available. This particular item is available on the other websites or uh, other markets, and physical market or other online websites. So let me put it as 600. So this will show that I'm giving rupees 100 discount in the pricing part. And now, as in order to maintain our profit margin, so it is asking for the cost per item. So I'm mentioning it as 400. I'm making a profit of 100 rupees. It's a 20% margin. Now this is the track quantity for the inventory. So in my shop, by default, it is asking for the inventory, the stock. How many of the items are in my stock right now? Let me mention it as 10 quantity. That this is the option where it says continue selling when out of stock. Now, if I do not have any stock with me, how could I go ahead and sell it online? However, sometimes it happens that the stocks are available, but for some reasons it is not being displayed, or we can go ahead and do a drop shipping. It is not in my stock, and I have asked someone else to make available that particular product, and it will be redirected to my customers, whoever has placed the order. This product has an SKU or a barcode. SKU or a barcode means it is a kind of identification of that particular item which I am listing in this category or the page. So uh, every online selling items has its own SKU or a barcode. If it is scanned or if the SKU is read, we can go ahead and understand that what is the type of the product and where it is being kept in our warehouse or where it will be available. It will be easier for us to identify and locate that particular product. Now, this is a physical product. That's the reason it should have a weight. So let me mention it as a 350, not kg. It should be in grams. And leaving it another variant part. The variant means types of that particular parts in other variations. So variations means the size variation, the color variation, and the material variation. So if I select the size, so it might be small. Now if I add another medium and large, yeah, I'm clicking on done. So this is the three variants. Later on we can go ahead and add the color variants also. It is asking for the quantity. Now if I have available quantity of 10, so let me make it 5 each. So I have 5 quantities of each variant. It means in total I have 15 items in my warehouse or with me, which are ready to be sold online. Yes, so let us go ahead and save this and have a look. This status is active because it once we go ahead and save it, it will go ahead and display on our store. And if we keep it in draft, it won't display. And we are publishing it on online store or POS. So all these are mentioned over here. And I have selected an international uh, marketplace also. That's the reason it is showing India and international. Product category is clothing. Now, if we want, we can go ahead and mention the product type also or the vendor from where it is being purchased, collection name, or any specific tag. Now, the theme template is default product. Let's save it and have a look. How does it looks like? Now, the first product is added. Now, this is my online store. Let's see how does it looks like. So this is the front page. And if we go ahead and check our catalog part,